The dry grass barely moved in the late afternoon heat, but beneath its golden stillness, something watched. Every inch of the land seemed frozen in silence, yet danger was alive, breathing slowly, calculating. Hidden within the shadows of a fallen acacia tree, a leopard lay stretched low against the earth, its spotted coat blending perfectly with the broken light. Its eyes were locked forward, unblinking, focused on a small clearing just ahead. Patience is the leopard's greatest weapon. Unlike animals that rely on speed alone, the leopard is a master of timing. Minutes passed like hours. The wind shifted gently, carrying scents across the land. The predator remained motionless, its muscles coiled like springs, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Then they appeared. Two warthogs emerged cautiously from the thick brush, their coarse hair bristling slightly as they stepped into the open. They weren't alone in spirit, even if they were just two. Warthogs survive because they stay alert, always aware that danger could be hiding anywhere. Their tusks, curved and sharp, glinted faintly under the sun. They moved with purpose, heads low, sniffing the ground as they searched for food. The leopard's gaze sharpened. This was the opportunity it had been waiting for. But this hunt would not be easy. Warthogs are not defenseless prey. While they may not have the elegance or stealth of a big cat, they possess raw power and surprising aggression. When threatened, they don't always run, they fight. And when they fight, they can be deadly. The leopard shifted ever so slightly, adjusting its position. Its body lowered further, hugging the ground. It calculated distance, angle, speed. Every movement mattered. A single mistake could mean injury, or worse. The warthogs continued forward, unaware of the silent danger creeping closer with each heartbeat. Then, in a flash, everything changed. The leopard exploded from its hiding place with incredible speed, launching itself toward the nearest warthog. The grass scattered beneath its powerful legs as it closed the distance in seconds. The sudden attack shattered the calm, sending dust and noise into the air. But the warthogs reacted instantly. One darted sideways, narrowly avoiding the initial strike, while the other spun around to face the predator head-on. Instead of fleeing, it lowered its head and charged. Its tusks became weapons, aimed directly at the incoming leopard. The clash was immediate and intense. The leopard, expecting a fleeing target, now faced resistance. It swiped with its claws, aiming to disable, but the warthog pushed forward with force. The impact forced the leopard to twist mid-attack, barely avoiding a direct hit from the tusks. The second warthog joined in, circling behind the predator. What had started as a calculated ambush quickly turned into a chaotic confrontation. Dust filled the air as the animals moved rapidly, each trying to outmaneuver the other. The leopard snarled, its sleek form darting in and out, searching for an opening. But the warthogs stood their ground, working together in a rare display of coordination. One charged again, forcing the leopard to leap backward. The other snapped its jaws and stomped aggressively, making it clear that this would not be an easy kill. The leopard paused for a fraction of a second, reassessing. Its breathing quickened, but its focus remained sharp. It knew that prolonged confrontation was dangerous. A single well-placed strike from those tusks could cause serious injury. Still, hunger drove it forward. With another burst of speed, the leopard lunged again, this time targeting the weaker of the two. It aimed low, attempting to bring the warthog down with its weight and claws. For a moment, it seemed successful. The warthog stumbled, its footing slipping on the loose soil. But before the leopard could secure its grip, the second warthog charged with full force. The impact was powerful enough to break the leopard's hold. It was forced to retreat, rolling to the side to avoid being gored. The ground shook with the intensity of the struggle. Now the balance had shifted. The warthogs were no longer just defending, they were pushing back. They advanced together, heads lowered, tusks ready. The leopard found itself on the defensive, stepping backward, its tail flicking with tension. This was not how the hunt was supposed to go. Another charge came. The leopard leapt aside just in time, but the message was clear. These warthogs were not prey that would surrender easily. They were fighters, and they had turned the tables. For a moment, everything slowed again. The leopard stood still, watching, calculating once more. Its instincts told it the truth: this hunt had become too risky. Energy had been spent, the element of surprise was gone, and the odds were no longer in its favor. The warthogs held their ground, breathing heavily but unbroken. Their eyes remained fixed on the predator, ready for whatever came next. Then, quietly, almost reluctantly, the leopard made its decision. It stepped back, not out of fear, but out of survival. In the wild, knowing when to stop is just as important as knowing when to strike. A failed hunt is better than a fatal injury. The leopard slowly retreated into the tall grass, its form disappearing just as silently as it had appeared. The warthogs didn't chase. They stood firm for a few seconds longer, ensuring the threat was truly gone. Only then did they relax slightly, though their alertness never fully faded. The clearing returned to silence. What remained was the memory of a battle where strength met strategy, and where prey refused to become victims. This encounter was a powerful reminder of the harsh realities of the wild. Survival is never guaranteed, no matter how skilled the hunter. Every decision carries risk, every movement can change the outcome. The leopard would hunt again. It would wait, watch, and strike when the time was right. And somewhere out there, another opportunity would come. But for now, the warthogs had won. Not through speed or stealth, but through courage, awareness, and unity. And in the unforgiving world of the wild, that made all the difference.